Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. $11.5 billion Bitcoin buyback. Let's talk.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Computer off. Sometimes I crack a little. It's an emotional video, like going in XRP. My dreamers, my fucking roadies. Let's go. What is this $11 billion Bitcoin buyback? Well, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. At the current prices, about $32 million in Bitcoin is going to be taken off the market after the halving. What does that mean? It's just 30 million when you've got BlackRock buying 500 million. That seems insignificant, but you got to remember, it's not the 500 million. Yes, that makes the price move if the buying isn't as high as the selling pressure. But we've noticed this price drop. We've had over $900 million sold in Bitcoin because of Gemini and all that stuff. But that's done. This would explain a little bit of this dip, I would think, that we just got past. We just got through. But here's the thing. It's not about the 500 million BlackRock's buying. It's about how many new institutions are going to come in, and be buying, because you can't sell it if you don't own it, right? And we're just fractionally there. But more importantly about this $11.5 billion buyback, it's simple. When shares are taken off the market of a company by the company, they're dormant. They don't count anymore. They're gone. So market cap goes up, because market cap is divided by shares. How many shares are out there? So yes, we still have more going on. It's inflationary right now with a set supply. And, the thing about it is, though, is every time these shares are hitting the market, new shares are hitting the market every day. It's almost like a stock company, doing a public offering. Only it happens every day with Bitcoin. I'm not a public offer. Yeah, but that's what it is. You get what I'm saying. Just like Under Armour did, that fucked us all when they released more shares. But the thing is that is being reduced now. And that reduction over the course of a day at the current price is about 32 million. But over 10 days, all of a sudden, 32 million turns into 320 million. Over the course of a year, it's 11.5 billion. This is significant. So now when the selling pressure comes on, you still, that 32 million a day in selling pressure is negated. It doesn't exist. It's neutralized. So even if BlackRock starts slowing down, and all these other institutions start slowing down, as long as they're not selling it, we're going to be okay. Point is we're removing, so much. It's so significant how many Bitcoins are being released today. It's like 900 a day. It's dwarfed from where it started, which accelerates price, obviously, every time. But now we're at 450, and in about 6-7 months, investors are long-term. They look into the future, 5 years, 10 years, sometimes 20, depends on your time horizon. But one thing's for certain, 5 years is a minimum for investing. So, and after this happening, they're going to be talking about the next one and how it's going to be 225. And once we get close to that, they're going to say, we're going to have less than, 112 new Bitcoins printed today. I mean, this is so significant. And I don't own any Bitcoin, but I like what it does for my altcoins, right? I like what it's going to do for XRP. And that's without utility. And utility is here. It's coming. I said this the last run. It was going to, mutate into, no more 4-year cycles, 2 years down, 2 years up. It was going to be a utility run. I was wrong. We got hit with a lawsuit, all these things. But what we do know with certainty is this time is different because all the naysayers on this magical internet fucking money are wrong. We have an ETF for Bitcoin, game changer. And I would even argue that the ETF for Bitcoin changes so much because of the buying pressure, meaning these 4-year cycles may just be gone. You can take the history of crypto and just the charts and just throw them away, put them in the garbage can, because that's where they belong. Because this isn't going away. When you've got BlackRock pushing something, Fidelity, and who knows who's coming, and it's a world traded, thing. I don't want to label it, but obviously, it is what it is. But because I'm referencing all crypto when I say this, but it's significant, and I'm not seeing these 4-year cycles continuing now because we do have a certain degree of regulative clarity on Bitcoin with an ETF, and we have legal clarity with our baby XRP, which I think is more significant than the regulative. Just saying, things that are regulated still get taken down legally, but it's significant and it's permanent. And I just don't know how, this whole cycle thing happens. I think it's going to be, sure, a market cycle, but it's going to coincide with the traditional market, or it will become a hedge like gold, whatever. Bitcoin, we're talking about Bitcoin. So when it'll move slowly, small, after we have full adoption and maybe acceptance of it. But, maybe it is a store value where when the market goes down, it goes up. But what I do think at this moment in time in the coming years is it's going to move with the market. If the market crashes, so is Bitcoin. I don't want that, and I hope that that's not accurate, but historically speaking, it has. However, forward thinking is different. We don't know yet until we experience it. We won't know until, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, and all of them, just tank and make people fearful, because they're retired and they don't have any money and they're depending on the 401k to pay them. I mean, we won't know until that happens, and it's scary shit, But what we do know is Bitcoin has got an ETF. We have regulations. We have legal clarity with Ripple. We know the SEC isn't going to close them down or shut them down. Yeah, if they had to, they could pay the $2 billion. There's a lot of things you can do, but at the end of the day, is the XRP escrow, is the SEC trying to get Ripple to pay them this settlement with an escrow of XRP which they claim is an illegal security? Is that what they're trying to do? I don't know. But how would that differ if that's the case? Because that's the only place they can get the money, unless they work out some kind of payment arrangement. But it's just fucking fuckery, you guys.
I would have given you all of my heart. Yeah, there's someone who's torn it apart. She has taken almost everything. But if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again. But I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest.
Remember, the first one through the wall always gets fucking bloody. But you know what? We win.